warm up. And I'm gonna have you start with, just rotate this a little bit. You're gonna do 1 foot planted, and then you're gonna squeeze the glute, tap down, and then lift the knee, and then squeeze and lift. So really working through that hip is the goal. Yep. Good. And we'll go, let's go 2 more on that leg, and then we'll switch. Well, I'm glad that it's like all these like discomforts are not getting in the way of you working out. That's good because keeping your body moving will be helpful. Then you can switch to the other leg. Yes, the swimming is pretty good. Yeah, it's so nice that you're doing that. Yeah, yep, exactly. And then we're gonna go back to your right leg and you're gonna go into hip openers like that. So you're gonna open wide and then tap down. Yep. And then we'll do the other side. Good. And then I'm actually gonna have you, if you hold the table, is your leg gonna hit the couch? I can't really tell the depth. I wanted you to kind of like hold the edge of the table and go into a single leg deadlift, but where you're not necessarily balancing, where your hand is just kind of like lightly rested on the table. But I want it to be at the side, not your front. So if you turn to the side and have your left arm on it, can your left arm go on it and turn sideways to the table? So turn your body sideways, like facing the camera. Yeah, is your leg gonna hit the couch if you do that? Okay, so keep your left leg planted and right leg back, but I want you to do like still kind of like hinge from the hip and then up. Yeah. So I want you to feel like it's mostly your left leg working there. Good. Say that again. A little bit. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that looks good. As long as you're feeling like left, you don't want to feel like you're leading with your right leg. You want to feel like your hips are pushing back, and we'll go 2 more there. And then you'll probably have turn your back towards me, but to do the other leg, same thing. Yeah, so push your hips back and then stand them up. Don't swing the left leg back. Think of it all being your right leg controlling the movement. Good. We'll go 2 more. All right, so now that you're all warmed up in the hips, we're gonna go into our first circuit. So this one, you're gonna do body weight squats, and I want you to think like moderate pace down and up so that you're going the same speed up and down, so kind of a consistent speed there. Yep. Good. We'll change it up after a few more. So let's go 5 more. Good. And then I'm gonna have you do hip hinge position. Thumbs are gonna go up towards the ceiling and you're gonna squeeze down, squeeze down. Good. And trying to keep the weight in your legs, even though you're hinged. Yep, so kind of pressing out through the outsides of your feet a little bit. Good. You're gonna go 2 more, And then I'm gonna have you grab your 5-pound dumbbell. And you're gonna stand and engage the abs. You're just gonna use one of them and you're gonna hold the ends of it. And you're gonna press out and come back in. So exhale, brace your abs, and then inhale back in and relax. So you should feel belly button to spine as you press. Oh yeah, that's great. I can see the movement. Feeling that pretty good? Awesome. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, you've gotten really good at this one. You're gonna go 4 more. And then I'm gonna have you, you're gonna hold both 5-pound dumbbells and you're gonna rest them on your shoulders. And you're gonna go back into those squats. So when you're holding it, you're kind of just balancing it. And you're gonna go a little bit quicker with the pace. Not super fast, but just like a little quicker than you were doing before. Yep. Perfect. And kind of think quick presses through the heels. Good. Yes. And you're gonna go 2 more. And then this time you're gonna grab your lighter dumbbells and same thing with the hip hinge, but you're gonna go reverse fly, so squeezing between your shoulder blades. Yes, exactly. So think of the back muscles working even before your arms. Good. You're gonna go 3 more there, and then we'll go back to just that single 5-pound press out. And same thing, those look really good, so we won't change anything there. Good. You're gonna go 3 more there. Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna go into, have you had a chance to practice the hip thrusts on your couch? Okay, I like honesty, that's good. Let's give it a try. Let's see how you feel with those. So we'll go, yep, band above the knees. And I'll have you actually move the camera so I can see your side angle again, because that I think is helpful. Oh yeah, that works. All right, so let me. Okay. So yeah, so your back. So start with your butt down just like that and your back as close as you can. Have your butt off the ground a little bit. And then I would say maybe slide up slightly so that the couch is a little lower on your back. Yeah. And now try that. Widen your feet a little bit. And let's see what that feels like for you. Yep. So press through the heels to come up, squeeze the glutes. Oh, that looks pretty good. How is that? Do you feel a lot of tension in your neck? Okay, good. So come up as high as you can, leading by pressing through your heels, starting to contract the glutes as soon as you lift. That looks pretty good. I like if you feel uncomfortable at all, you could probably change like your foot or your back just slightly, but to me, it actually looks really good. Yeah, it's okay. You're feeling glutes though, right? Okay. Let's go 3 more. Good. And then I'm going to have you stand with your 5s and you're going to go into a hinge position and triceps. Good. And if you can bring your chest down even more, so that bring your hips back and back a little flatter, chest down. Yep, you'll get maybe a little more tricep. We'll go 3 more. Good. And then I'm going to have you move the band down to your ankles and you're going to do some side stepping. So just big steps leading by pushing through your hips. Do you feel that? Okay. Good. And we'll go 2 more. And then 1 more, and then we will go right back to the hip thrusts. I think they were pretty good last time, so let's see if we can get that same thing going. Good. These look great. Yep. Just keep using that band for that added resistance. Looks perfect. You're going to go 3 more, and then we'll go back to the triceps again. Yeah, that looks great positioning. And then perfect. Just think extend through the triceps. Nice. Let's go 5 more. Good. And then you can set the dumbbells down and we'll go 1 last round with those shuffles and then we'll move on. Good. Have you always been a swimmer? Is that something you've always done or is this new for you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. All right, let's take the band off and then We are going to go with no weight for this first part. So you're gonna go one leg forward, one leg back for a set of stationary lunges. And thinking about the pace, just kind of like a moderate controlled pace. So the challenge sometimes is if you go really fast, it's actually less challenging than going slow. So kind of keeping it what you would consider moderate. Good. You're gonna go 2 and 1, and then you're gonna take the dumbbell in your left arm, the 5-pound dumbbell, and just a little bit of a squat stance, and you're gonna lift and lower single side. Yep. And so from this squat, make sure the weight's in your heels and at your toes, and you're kind of sitting back, and your main focus is really the core. Yep. And you should feel a little bit more on the right side with the abs, even though they're all working. You'll go 2 more there. And then we'll go left leg forward with the lunge. So you can set the dumbbell down again. And same thing, kind of your moderate pace. Good. I would say maybe slow it down a little bit. Yep. Which should feel maybe slightly harder. One more, and then same thing with the dumbbell now on the left. And so a little bit of a squat position and your straight arm lifting. Yeah, good. Nice. And we'll go 4 more. Good. And then I'm gonna have you take your lighter dumbbell, just one of them, and we're gonna go back to the other leg with the lunges, and you're gonna put the dumbbell on the other arm, and you're gonna go down and press up, down, press up. Yeah. Good. Nice. We'll go 5 more there. And then you're gonna grab that 5 pounds again, and you're gonna go back to the right arm, but you're gonna kind of get that squat, or I'm sorry, not the right arm, but you're gonna go back to the right side. You're gonna kind of swing down a little and up, down and up. So I would go with the 5 pound to make it a little more challenging, and let the dumbbell swing to your right side. Yeah, exactly. So a little bit of ab rotation, but I want you to just be mindful, because during pregnancy, sometimes rotating too much can be uncomfortable. So just like if you feel like you're really stretching, don't go quite as far, but as long as it feels controlled in your abs, you're good. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let's go back to the lunges now. We'll do the other side. I will give you a little caution of like overdoing it. Like you're probably not overdoing it unless you're doing it like every single day. But one theory that some people have is that because this is getting kind of like weaker in here, if you are overworking your obliques, this becomes tighter and kind of pulls this more. So just be mindful, even though obliques are like one of the things you can do, that you're not kind of like putting all your effort into that to where you're like overtraining it, which I mean, any normal workout program, working them a couple days a week is fine, but like you wouldn't want to overdo it where you're feeling like it's getting so tight and stretching in the middle too much. All right, let's go 5 pounds to the left. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. And how does this feel for you? Okay. Yeah, yeah. We've done a lot with the arms, shoulders. Let's go just 2 more. All right, so now we're gonna go down to the ground, and you can bring your ball down. And we'll go side lying position with the ball kind of between your knees and then your feet together, and you're just gonna squeeze into the ball and then release. Squeeze and then release. So keep like your heels together if you can, and then just, yeah, like just work the inner thigh there. And so everything else is kind of relaxed, but you'll get a little inner thigh, maybe a little bit of abs with it. Good. And we'll go for 3 more. And then you're gonna go onto your back, and you're not gonna use the ball for this, but you're gonna go into like a hamstring bridge. So sliding your feet as far away from your butt as you can while keeping your heels on the ground, and lift and lower so you're getting your hamstrings. So definitely wanna feel more hamstrings than glutes with this one. Good. You're gonna go 5 more. And then you're gonna go back to the same side for squeezing the ball. So we'll do that second set there. Good. Nice. Three more. And then we'll do the hamstring bridge again. Good. Five more. All right, let's flip it to the other side for the ball. All right, same thing. Trying to work the inner thigh there. Good. Feel an inner thigh with this? Good. You're gonna go 3 more. Good, and then you're gonna go on to your back again. This time you're gonna do feet wider than the mat and toes pointed out and little glute pulses. So just that little squeeze and lift. Yes, good. Feeling okay with the stuff on your back? Okay, great. You're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's get the last set on your side with those squeezes. Good. Last 3. And then we'll get our final glute bridge set. Same thing, your feet nice and wide, little pulsing. Good. Last 5. Good, and then I'm gonna have you come to a kneeling position, and one leg is out and straight, and you're just gonna kind of sit back a little bit and feel the inner thigh stretch. Yeah, and so kind of sit your back or your tailbone towards your heel a little, and you should feel, and just hold it down, and you should feel that lengthening. Do you feel that inner thigh? Okay. And if that's not enough, you can sit back further, like onto your foot and like bring it. You should feel like the right side inner thigh. So you might need to like sit down more if you don't feel it. Yeah, like if you sit back a little. Do you feel that? And then have your toe towards the ceiling. Do you feel that? Okay. And then let's go to the other side. Same thing. Do you have any discomfort like in your pelvis doing that? Any pulling? Okay. Let's watch that then, because you're kind of at that stage where sometimes that can kind of start to happen and we wouldn't want to aggravate that at all. So let me know if we start doing any moves that, like even with like lunges and stuff, if you start to kind of feel that you're at a kind of point in your pregnancy where some people do, and like and we'll have to kind of modify if that's the case and do other things. So definitely let me know. And then I'm going to have you stand and final stretch. You're going to put your hands on your table so that you can lean back and kind of drop your rib cage. So you're stretching more so for your back than your legs. And so like really almost like somebody's pressing into your bra strap and kind of pressing into your back a little bit. Yeah, I was going to say it probably feels good too, just from like swimming, because that gets like some of the lat muscles. All right, you are all done. Good work. That looks good. You're moving well. I know you're having all these like aches and pains and stuff, but you're still moving really well. So hopefully we can keep with that. Oh, yes, no problem. You look strong. So it's like you might as well do it if you can, right? All right, well, have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye.